Okay, day 2. The ducklings are 3 days old. Just gave them some clean water. They had drank all of it throughout the night. We've got this little dish. I changed that out so that it's deep enough so that their beaks can fit down in it. I'm surprised they've really quieted down, actually. I think as they've gotten comfortable, they're not as loud. We'll take them out to play in a little bit.
The area that I had set up yesterday with the towel was just way too small. I could fit in there, but once my daughter got in there or somebody else tried to get in there, there was barely any room. So I actually took 2 tablecloths that I had. These are just the really cheap plastic tablecloths from Walmart, where they've got kind of a felt on one side and they're slick on the other side. I turned them upside down because you don't want the chicks, you don't want the ducklings' feet to kind of, spread out and slip. So I turned them upside down and put them next to each other, and then just put anything I could find around the perimeter to keep them in this area. So we sliced boxes open and put those up. You can see I've got a table turned over. I actually have a really old tower computer sitting there that we used as a little table, and then I have the heat lamp set up in one corner just in case they get cold, and then I have that old watering thing over in the corner in case they get thirsty. So this is awesome. I'm just gonna leave this set up while the chicks are inside. Should be probably a month or 2. And then I'm actually going to go ahead and just move their whole box in here as well to make it a little bit easier, so I'm not constantly moving the lamp back and forth. And then I also moved the camera. So this is actually footage from the security camera that I have. So it'll be a little bit easier if I'm not moving all of that stuff from one room to the other. I'll just set them up in here. The ducklings seemed to be really liking us, so we wanted to see if they would follow us around. We eventually figured out that if we tapped our feet kind of hard when we walked, that they would actually follow us. I don't know if maybe that mimics the sound that their mom's feet would make, but when we walked quietly, they didn't really pay attention. But when we kind of pitter-pattered a little bit, they definitely started following. And of course, my daughter naturally walks that way. She's not quite as graceful yet. And she's a little scared of them, so she runs away from them too. This was my son's first time meeting the ducklings. He is almost 14, so he's definitely at an age where he can manage them. We've given him permission to pick them up and all of that. My daughter, who's almost 7, we told her that definitely an adult needs to be nearby. So the ducks were a little hesitant of him at first, but eventually they wanted nothing to do with me, and all they wanted was him.
Hey guys, what's up? What's up? Shut up, man. Come here, Duck. Come here, Duckling.
Duckling's my favorite one.
Oh, get up there. Oh, that feels so weird. Okay, so I just noticed this. Down here on their tails, look at that. Look at those feathers down there, huh? Look at that. I swear, I don't think that those were there yesterday. They're white. Oh, what are they doing there? I wonder what that's all about. They've all kind of developed a little bit of their personalities, huh?
Yeah.
How would you describe James Pond?
I don't know.
He seems a little rambunctious. Seems like he's always kind of running around and jumping off of things. What about Duckling?
Clumsy.
Yeah, Duckling's really clumsy. What about Dr. Waddles?
Smart.
Yeah. And kind.
Not really. He pushes the other ducks.
Dr.
sometimes.
Waddles does?
Sometimes.
Oh, wow.
That's what James does.
She's not a pushover, is she?